a corner untouched by time. Velvet shadows dance on walls, keeping rhythm with my sighs. Bourbon breath, a whispering ghost, stirs the quiet air. Every glass clink a memory, tangled up in my hair, in the arms of what I couldn't say in my mind. The silence holds the words that I leave behind. Just a heart wrapped in blues under smoky old skies, craving whispers that the night never denies. Rain taps the window like the beat of an old blues song, echoing the moment when right slipped into wrong. Love, a fleeting shadow, slipped through my open hands, left me here holding tight to what I can't understand, in the arms of what I couldn't say in my mind. The silence holds the words that I leave behind. Just a heart wrapped in blues under smoky old skies, craving whispers that the night never denies. Now the candle flickers, a tear runs down its spine. Every drop of wax, a story lost in time. Here's to the love that haunts the corners of my eyes, a toast to all the words that my lips could never find, in the arms of what I couldn't say in my mind. The silence holds the words that fade with the wine. Just a heart wrapped in blues till the last star dies, in whispers that the dawn will gently quiet, as the night softly says goodbye. In a corner where candlelight whispers to shadows, under the helm of the old bar's crooked halo, rain taps the window in rhythmic sorrow, echoes of in the glass I borrow. Here on the edge of smoke and shadows and silence, nursing the burn where love once danced defiant. Whiskey numbs the heart, but the soul knows the science of holding on to the breeze is now gone, now silent. Was it a word or was it just the leaving? Footsteps on our wood, hardly believing. You slipped through the smoke, a specter at dawn, leaving me with the night and the right to be wrong. Here on the edge of smoke and shadows and silence, nursing the burn where love once stands defiant. Whiskey numbs the heart, but the soul knows the science of holding on to the breeze is now gone, now silent. Oh, the laughter we lost, tangled in time. Memories linger like the last drop of wine. Your whisper fades, but this pain is mine. Cradled in chords till the last note resides. Still on the edge of smoke and shadows and silence, where my heart holds the night and the stars keep their distance. Whiskey lays gentle on the scars of defiance. Here in the silence, love's last remnant. Here in the silence, love's last soft lament. In the twilight of a smoky room, under dimming candlelight, where the shadows dance with ghosts of old, like memories taking flight. There's a scent of rain on cobblestone and whiskey on my breath, sitting solo at the Oakwood bar, where I toast to love's own death. On the edge of ashes in my glass and smoke, I find the tears that I no longer choke. The burning embers of a love that spoke in whispers lost 'neath oak and cloak. Was a time your laughter filled the air and warmed the chilly night. Now the silence hangs so heavy here since you walked out of sight. Every sip of bitter liquor tells a story old as time, of how hearts that burn as bright as ours fade out when they're most prime. On the edge of ashes in my glass and smoke, I find the tears that I no longer choke. The burning embers of a love that spoke dissolve in moonlit silver streams. On the edge of ashes in my glass and smoke, here's my heart where once we used to joke. A toast to love that's gone before it woke. In the silence, love's last echo spoke, fading out like candle smoke.
I'll do in the back room of a dimly lit bar where the candles flicker, echoes of laughter shadowed, corners whisper, red wine lips, a trace of an old song plays, dancing slowly in the haze of my smoky gaze. Here I am on the edge of lost love, in silence, every heartbeat a quiet defiance, echoes of you in a glass of bourbon neat underneath the moon, where our old dreams meet. Remember how the rain kissed the streets that night, our promises puddled under the street light's blight. But morning crept in with a sobering dawn, found me wrapped in solitude with the curtains drawn. Here I am on the edge of lost love, in silence, every heartbeat a quiet defiance, echoes of you in a glass of bourbon neat underneath the moon, where our old dreams meet. The clock ticks and the seasons shift. Your scent lingers like a ghostly gift. In the quiet, I trace the contours of my fears, painting over the sorrow, a masterpiece of tears. Still I'm on the edge of lost love in silence. Every heartbeat sings your absence, echoes of us fading in the midnight air, leaving just whispers like smoke. I'm still there. Softly now, the song finds its fate in the silence. Our memories, Sarah.
the dim light of a corner booth, where shadows play old tunes. I sit nursing the coals of a fire that once burned so true. Whiskey whispers along the rim, echoes of laughter died down. Candle flickers like your touch that's no longer around. Under the ashes in my glass, in silence I find your eyes, dancing flames of what was under the cold starless skies. Each sip a memory fading, bitter on my tongue. Under the ashes in my glass, in silence, our song unsung. You left with the autumn rain, footsteps silent on the wet street. Left me with a heart heavy like soaked wood, incomplete. Now the nights stretch endlessly, a sea without a shore. In the silence, your ghost in the smoke, I can't ignore. Under the ashes in my glass, in silence I find your eyes, dancing flames of what was under the cold starless skies. Each sip a memory fading, bitter on my tongue. Under the ashes in my glass, in silence, our song unsung. Sometimes the quiet is a storm, stirring up old dust. Your laughter, a haunting tune amidst iron and rust. And here in this smoky bar, I wear our love like a scar, realizing all that's left is a mirror cracked ajar. Under the ashes in my glass, in silence I seek your face, lost in the swirls of smoke and the slow sad embrace. With each sip I whisper goodbye to dreams that never last. Under the ashes in my glass, in silence, holding fast. In the silence, under the ashes, your memory I'll forever clasp.
In the flicker of a candle's last dying light, in the corner of that old bar on a rain-soaked night, I saw the shadows dance across your vacant chair, felt the ghost of our laughter hanging in the air. The glass was half empty, just like my broken heart. Echoes of our blues whispered till death do us part. When I saw where you belong again, underneath that dim light, my love, where we begin, the world stopped turning, my heart just froze, lost in time where the lonely river flows, where the whiskey drowns but the memories fight. In that old bar I lost you twice that night. Our song came on, but you weren't there to sway, just an echo of us that the jukebox would play. I remember the promise, each vow we couldn't keep, as the night poured in and the shadows grew deep. Your laughter is a ghost that I chase in vain, in the silence that follows the end of the refrain. When I saw where you belong again, underneath that dim light, my love, where we begin, the world stopped turning, my heart just froze, lost in time where the lonely river flows, where the whiskey drowns but the memories fight. In that old bar I lost you twice that night. There's an emptiness in the places where your feet had lain, and my tears, they fall like the soft autumn rain. Could we ever bring back what time has washed away? Or do old loves just fade into shades of gray? When I saw where you belong again, it was more than just shadows, it was the pain we couldn't mend. The night grew colder as the music slowly died. I'm still there where old lovers' dreams lie. With each note that plays, I realize what's right, in that old bar under the soft fading light. In the dim lit corner of a time-worn bar, echoes stir under the breath of stars. Candle shadows dance on worn-out chairs, while my heart whispers secrets it wouldn't dare. Cup in a glass where memories swim, solitude's embrace at the brim. Whispers of ashes, armor gained in the quiet, love's sweet fragrance, now just a silent riot.
on the shadows where our fire had been. Once laughter spilled like summer rain, your touch a balm to all my pain. But seasons turned as they always do, leaving frost where roses once grew. In your absence, each night unfolds the story of warmth that turned cold. Whispers of ashes, armor gained in the quiet, love's sweet fragrance, now just a silent ride. Each sip of sorrow, a whisper in the wind, holding on to shadows where our fire had been. Now the clock takes echoes to the haunted moon, sipping whiskey under the sorrow of his tune. Faces blur into the smoke of lost desires as my soul, clothed in armor, quietly retires. Whispers of ashes, armor gained in the quiet, love's sweet fragrance, lost in a silent ride. A final sip of sorrow, then I let you go with the wind, leaving behind the shadows where our fire had been. In a corner booth by the flicker of a lone candle's light, the shadows dance on walls in the gloom of a rainy night. Velvet voice of a distant singer fills the smoky room. Each note she croons cradles my heart in tender gloom. Under the loneliness in smoke, where memories reside, whiskey whispers softly of the love that died. Silent tears mingle used to laugh, our spirits high under the neon glow. Your eyes had a fire warmer than a whiskey flow. Into echoes of the past, your shadow slipped away, too fragile to last. Under the loneliness in smoke, whiskey whispers softly of the love that died. In the haze, my silent tears mingle with the rain. Under the loneliness in smoke, I wear my silent pain. Oh, how the nights stretch endless, crafting ghosts in the mist, replaying all our last goodbye, the final kiss I've missed. In the silence, neath the starless close, amidst life's cruel joke, I find solace in the bitter blue, under the loneliness in smoke.
softly in the lingering smoky fade.
This dim-lit bar where shadows dance on walls, the night whispers secrets as old vinyl spins. Candlelight flickers, casting ghosts upon my soul. Sipping on whiskey, letting the silence sink in. Each sip's a memory, a bittersweet kiss from the past. My heart a soft echo under the moon's melancholy cast. Here I am on the edge of drunk confessions alone, words climbing my throat like vines around stone. In the haze of my mind where my truth lay bare, spilling over like rain in the cool night air. The deeper the sip, the heavier the stone. On the edge of drunk confessions, I'm undone and alone. Once laughter-filled corners of this forsaken room, your eyes like starlight against the impending gloom. But stars often fade into the dawn's early light, and you slip through my fingers into the night. Now each glass is a portal to what could have been, echoes of promises and the pain unseen. Here I am on the edge of drunk confessions alone, words climbing my throat like vines around stone. In the haze of my mind where my truth lay bare, spilling over like rain in the cool night air. The deeper the sip, the heavier the stone. On the edge of drunk confessions, I'm alone and alone. Oh, how the whiskey burns, but not like your touch. And no amount of drink fills the void much. Underneath the bravado, my regrets lay curled. In this liquid courage, I find another world. A world where you stay, laughing in soft refrain, instead of these shadows and this lingering pain. Here I am on the edge of drunk confessions alone, whispering to the night where my heart has flown. In the silence of the bar where my spirits sing, I pour another one, it's easier not to think. The deeper the sip, the closer the dawn. On the edge of drunk confessions, this soul carries on. Soft piano trails, the candle burns to nothing. On the edge of drunk confessions, forever something. In the dim light of faded neon sign, silhouettes dance as whiskey pours like time. Here in this corner booth, shadows play where once we laughed. Now only autumn came with winds that spoke your name. Leaves fell silent, our summer love the same. Your ghost in the hallway, my silent plea, whispers of what used to be, now lost at sea. In the arms of I'll survive you no more. Meet the echoes of our last closing door. Heartbeats linger where they used to soar. In the arms of I'll survive you more. Candle smoke rising like prayers for the past. I've held on to the storm, knew it couldn't last. With every tear that falls, I learn to forgive. In the depths of the night, I alone must live. In the arms of I'll survive you no more. Soft as the silence after the rainstorm. Here with my heart laid bare on the floor. In the arms of I'll survive you no more. In the arms of I'll survive you no more. Whispering goodbyes as the night softly fades. Underneath the dim lights glow at the corner of the bar so low, where shadows dance on the brick walls, face sipping bourbon heavy with
with no trace of grace. My heart's wrapped up in velvet night, under starless skies. I confide to the ghost of you by my side, in the arms of lost love tonight. In the arms of lost love, I'm holding tight, finding solace in the echoes of us, nowhere inside. Your whispers haunt every toast, every sorrowful delight. Oh, I'm cradled by your memory, in the arms of lost love tonight. The clock ticks with a lover's scorn, since the day your love was torn. From laughter shared in the rain-soaked streets to the tear-streaked sheets where with me. Now every glass of red sets the pain alight. What once was warm, now cold as spite. Lost in time's cruel, unforgiving flight, still I seek you in the neon lights, in the arms of lost love. I'm holding tight, finding solace in the echoes of us, nowhere inside. Your whispers haunt every toast, every sorrowful delight. Oh, I'm cradled by your memory, in the arms of lost love tonight. Oh, the pain stirs a storm inside this weary heart. Jazz plays a tune that tears me apart. Here with the smoke and the slow fading light, I find the courage to face the night. In the arms of lost love, I softly speak to the shadows that cradle the tears on my cheek. In the hush of the night, where your ghost takes flight, I'm swept away in the arms of lost love. Lost in the night, candle flickers out as your shadow takes flight. In the arms of lost love, I find my life.
In the corner of a dim cafe, under flickering neon light, here I sit with a pen in hand as the city sleeps tonight. A glass of whiskey whispers secrets, old vinyl plays a bluesy tune. You ship a letter to my loneliness beneath the waning crescent moon. Oh, these letters to loneliness and smoke, sailing out like dreams beyond my reach. Every puff a word, every exhale a hope, written in the air where our memories breathe. just yesterday, your laughter filled these empty rooms. Now echoes dance with shadows in the quiet of my glooms. You left with the dawn, a cold morning, stealing your warmth, leaving me with a heart heavy, tattered and torn. Oh, these letters to loneliness and smoke, sailing out like dreams beyond my reach. Every puff a word, every exhale a hope, written in the air where our memories breach. The rain taps softly on the window like the rhythms of your heartbeat, reminding me of slow dances, of every retreat. In the smoke your face appears, a fleeting wistful ghost. In every glass your reflection, in every bottle your host. So here's to letters to loneliness and smoke, drifting into the night where old lovers spoke. These words dissolve into the dark like your silhouette so tender, a lingering trace of love in the ashes of my surrender. With every note the piano confesses, revealing our end. In the smoke our story whispers until we meet again.
In the quiet corner of an old bar's embrace, candle shadows flickering like ghosts on my face. Whiskey whispers to the floorboards, soaked with rain. Memories bleed in colors of joy and pain. Under the buried truths at dusk, where my heart lies still, echoes of what we were, they haunt me with a chill. Silent screams in the twilight, how they break and bend. Under the buried truths at dusk, where dreams descend. The sky pulled its dark velvet curtains too soon. Your laughter faded with the waning of the moon. Promises shattered like glass in a silent scream, lost in the place where love turned into a dream. Under the buried truths at dusk, where my heart lies still, echoes of what we were, they haunt me with a chill. Silent screams in the twilight, how they break and bend. Under the buried truths at dusk, where dreams descend. I reach through the shadows
flickering flame, a memory dancing, no longer the same. Under the buried trees at dusk, where my heart lies still, echoes of what we were, they haunt me ever chill. Here in the half-light, where our song gently ends, under the buried trees at dusk, where my soul transcends, softly fading like the last note in the deep night it blends. A corner booth beneath the faint glow, candles flame dances with the tales untold. Velvet night wraps around my weary soul. Whiskey whispers soft in glasses half full. The clock ticks a lonesome rhythmic toll, echoing footsteps in my heart's corridors. Whispers of smoke, shadows in smoke, fleeting like dreams I once firmly spoke. Tear-soaked air, love's just a ghost in the backdrop of my despair. The night you left, stars forgot to shine. Barroom blues play while I kept denying. Your silhouette merged with the mist outside. Rain washed your steps from the streets, not my mind. In the silence left behind your stride, each laugh and cry, now a shadow intertwines. Whispers of smoke, shadows in smoke, fleeting like dreams I once firmly spoke. Now they hang heavy in the tear-soaked air. Love's just a ghost in the backdrop of my despair. I see you there in the flicker of each flame, in the echo of my voice when I whisper your name. A sorrow profound, buried deep in the night's embrace. Memories are all I caress in your trace.
our silhouette fades in death. In the dim light of a half-burned candle, the room spins with the whiskey I can't handle. Silk dress on the floor, just like that night. Echoes of laughter, shadows in the fading light. Your ghost in the doorway, wearing that old smile. Here in the silence, I'll sit with it a while. Whispers of memories of you tonight, under the moon's melancholy silver white. Each note of my soul's blue, dripping slow. Whispers of memories, why'd you have to go? Windows are weak with a rain soft cries. The world's hushed like the goodbye in your eyes. Once this room danced with our joy so bright, now it just swirls with the echoes of that night. You and I, a flame, burn too fast to roll. Left me here in the shadows with the ash of what I saw. Whispers of memory of you tonight, under the moon's melancholy silver white. Each note of my soul's blues, dripping slow. Whispers of memories, why'd you have to go? Sometimes I think I hear you call my name through the crackling records, sad refrain. Each glass I raise a toast to our lost love's glow, drowning in the river where our dreams did flow. Whispers of memories of you tonight, soft as the whisper of the wind's light flight. Here in the quiet where I alone do roam, whispers of memories in the night bring you home. Drifting away like a song on the night's last breeze. Whispers of memories of you bring me to my knees.
the twilight of a room where shadows start to climb. Candle flickers casting spell. Old clock keeps the time. Whispers of the velvet night, they murmur low and kind. That's when I saw nostalgia there in corners of my mind. Oh, it hits me like a train on a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory where sorrow's deeply pinned. Once laughter filled these empty halls, now silence holds its reign. Your ghost, it dances through the walls in the patter of the rain. A photograph, a faded rose, the pain fresh as the stain. We were the storm that never calmed, the endless aching pain. Oh, it hits me like a train on a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory where sorrow's deeply pinned. Underneath the starless sky, my whiskey whispers low. Tales of what we could have been if we hadn't let it go. Barstool prophets speak of peace, but my heart's a battleground where love's the casualty of war, in tears that know no sound. Oh, it hits me like a train on a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory softly fading deeply pinned. When I saw nostalgia there, it was more than just my mind. It was every piece of us that time will never find. In the flicker of candlelight, I see shadows dance on the wall. Empty room, a single glass. The spirits whisper a lonely call. Sad and smokiness fills the air, mingling with my long soft sigh. These old letters lying in the bar, each word a memory, every line a stone. This whiskey burns, but not like you're gone. These tears, they fall as the night draws on. Once laughter echoed where silence reigns, a ghost in every corner hides. Your promises now just smoke rings, drifting in the low tide. How the storms of your departure left my sky permanently gray. With each sip, I'm sifting through the ruins of yesterday. Letters to ashes in my glass alone. Each word a memory, every line a stone. This whiskey burns, but not like you're gone. These tears, they fall as the night draws on. Here in the dim, under the moan of the jazz band's blues, I cradle our past. The pain as real as the bruise, but in the heart of the night, when the world is asleep, I find a strange comfort in the promises you couldn't keep. Letters to ashes in my glass so cold. Your words, my warmth in the stories they told. The whiskey's a river where our dreams used to swim. Good night, my love, in the silence so grim. Each note a whisper, each tear a plea. In the echoes of our love, I'll forever be. In a corner where candlelight whispers to shadows, under the hum of the old bar's crooked halo, rain taps the window in rhythmic sorrow, echoes of laughter, a ghost in the glass I borrow. Here shadows in silence, nursing the burn where love once danced to fight. Whiskey numbs the heart, but the soul knows the science, holding on to the breezes, now gone, now silent. Was it a word, or was it just the leaving? Footsteps on old wood, hardly believing. You slipped through the smoke, a specter at dawn, leaving me with the night and the right to be wrong. Here on the edge of smoke and shadows in silence, nursing the burn where love once danced to find. Whiskey numbs the heart, but the soul knows the science of holding on to the breezes, now gone, now silent. Drop of wine, your whisper fades, but this pain is mine, cradled in chords till the last note resigns. Still on the edge of smoke and shadows in silence, when my heart holds the night and the stars keep their distance. Whiskey lays gentle on the scars of defiance. Here in the silence, love's last remnant. Here in the silence, love's last soft limit.
In the dim corner of a smoky bar lies a shadow. Hushed whispers float like the smoke in a weeping willow. A glass of amber to kiss the blues away, slow and mellow. Moonlight peeks through, painting tears on a pillow. 'Cause under the walked away, she stands strong, stands alone. Every step on that road, she wore her heart like a stone. In the silence of her mind, the winds have only grown. Under the walked away, strong alone, her love's undertone. There was laughter once, dancing in these vacant rooms, echoes of a love that bloomed and met its untimely doom. A heart, a gallery of memories in the twilight's gloom. Now each sip of whiskey whispers secrets of whom she'll become. Under the walked away, she stands strong, stands alone. Every step on that road, she walks stone. In the silence of her mind, the winds have only grown. Under the walked away, strong alone, her love's undertone. Oh, how the rain speaks softly, dripping tales of the past. Each drop a melody, a sorrow that's meant to last. Reflections in broken glass, her spirit cast in the echoes of the song. She finds peace at last. Footsteps echo on the stone, her path forever her own. A quiet strength in the night, subtly shown. Under the walked away, strong alone, a queen on a throne, softly fading like the last note of a midnight saxophone.
Table by the window, flickering candlelight, dusty shadows dancing in the corners of the night. Silent glasses whisper, stories drowned in mirrors. The clock's slow ticking echoes the words we never said. I'm standing on the edge of farewell still, holding on to memories against my restless will. Your laughter's like a ghost in autumn's chill. In the dim light, on the edge of farewell still. We parted ways on a street side, beneath the old cafe's glow, where jazz spilled into twilight, where we dared to let love grow. But seasons turned their back on us, and time became our foe. Now I drink alone, where laughter used to flow. I'm standing on the edge of farewell still, holding on to memory against my restless will. Your laughter's like a ghost in autumn's chill. In the dim light, on the softly kill. Your laughter now a whisper in the night's cool thrill, in the fading light on the edge of farewell still. On the edge of farewell I linger here, yeah.